Alright, let's take a look at rounding decimals. Here we want to round to the nearest thousand. So we need to go to the thousandths place. So this is the tenths, hundredths, and there's the thousandths place, the 4. So we look to the right, okay? Let's just kind of draw a line here between them. So we look to the right of the 4, and that's a 9. So the 9 is larger than 5, so the 4 will round up. So this would round to 0.335, and then you just drop the rest of the digits. So this is our final answer. Let's look at this one, rounding to the thousands. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So there's the thousandths placed between the 0. Well, we draw a line between the 0 and 6, and the 0 is in the thousandths place. So we look to the right, and that's a 6. So that rounds up. So the 0 will round up to a 1. So that would be 265.421. And there's our answer. Let's look at another one. Round to the nearest hundredth. So we have tenths, hundredths. That's the 9. So we need to look to the right of the 9, and that's a 0. That's less than 5, so the 9 stays the same. So we have 5.89. Okay, the next one, 0.8988. So we find the hundredths place, and that's right here, the 9. There's tenths, hundredths. So we need to look to the right of the 9. That's a 8, so the 9 rounds up. Well, that would round up to 10, but we can't put 10 there, so we need to add 1 to the 8. So that would round to 0.9, and that would be our final answer. Let's look at this, rounding to the nearest cent. Rounding to the nearest cent, whenever we're talking about money, we're talking about 2 decimal places. So we want to round right here. We want to round the hundredths place. So we look to the right of the 9, that's a 5. So that rounds the 9 up. That would round to a 10. But we need to add 1 to the 5. So that would round to $14.60, because the 9 would go to 10, and we would add 1 to the 5, and the 5 would become a 6. Alright, what about this one? Round to the nearest cent. So we want to round the hundredths place. So we look to the right of the 4. That's a 9, that's larger than 5, so that would round the 4 up to a 5. So this would be 0.85, so that would be 85 cents. Now let's round to the nearest dollar, $29.10. So we look at the first digit to the right of the decimal. That's a 1. It's less than 5, so the 9 would stay the same. So that would round to $29. Alright, what about this next one? $990.91. So we look at the 9, that's a 9. So the 0 would round up to a 1. So that would be $991. And there's our final answer. And that's it.